Harbaugh now heads to the Los Angeles Chargers.
He wins everywhere. He wins, period.
Justin Herbert, he's a crown jewel.
Well, you guys better enjoy this.
Quick snap, Herbert to throw. Has a man, touchdown!
The fans loved it.
You have to love what you're seeing on tape if you're a Chargers fan, especially for the future with Justin.
Herbert on the move and throws and touchdown.
I was just trying to show off.
We're going to be known as world champions. And we're going to do it or die trying. Don't let the powder blues fool you.
Who's got it better than that?
Well, happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to the Charger Chat. I'm your co-host, Wool Dog, sitting with my buddy, Kev Huggin Duggan. Hey.
What is it?
Hey, show started.
Sorry.
Wake up.
I'm back.
Kevin's still working on that movie. How you doing, buddy?
Good. Tired.
All right, well, let's not forget Kyle the coach, Duggan.
Hey, boys, we got primetime football this week. Everyone, all eyes
wake
on
up.
the Chargers on Monday.
Wake up, Buttercup.
Oh, boy, folks. Lots to talk about here for this episode. It's been a hot minute, and yes, we got a primetime game coming in hot and heavy. So let's waste no time. Start at the top here and talk about our coach who visited with the cardiologist. We heard he's got the heart of an athlete. I don't know if you've heard that or not.
That's amazing.
His other quote is, "I love football because it's the right medication. Keeps you young, keeps you fit, keeps you vibrant." Can you agree with that, Kyle? You're looking pretty young, buddy. You got no gray in your beard. If I was playing football, no gray in this beard.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I'm missing.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's awesome to hear from Harbaugh that he's doing good and he's visited with his cardiologist. Everybody's cool with it. I've seen some other quotes talking about like Jesse Minter talking to him and him telling him like, "Hey man, you're going to be the interim head coach," and having to make the decision to go for
field goal,
go for the points.
Get the point. Hey, it makes sense. He's the defensive coordinator. They got the turnover. I'm sure D coordinators all over the world are like, "Give me the points."
Yeah,
we're not leaving.
Got an
interception.
interception. Give me points.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
dude, that is scary though. The Harbaugh thing, the like further in the moment, I was like, "Oh, cool, go in the tank, get out, you're good to go." But like that's scary. I listened to Matt Money Smith talk about it on our Chargers podcast, and he was like, "We didn't really want to say anything. We got news that it was a heart thing, but we were all kind of like worried. We didn't want to like break the news right away. We were waiting to hear back if everything was okay. Like that could have gone really bad. The heart is it's not a hey, I bonked my elbow. I got a funny bone. I need to go in the blue tent. That's scary.
A little stinger. I just got to go rub some icy hot on it or something.
Yeah.
No, that was, and yeah, I think I heard from Greg Roman too, that he was scared for him because, I mean, he's been with him. I'm sure he's aware of his situation, and to know that he had to leave the game because of that, it's absolutely scary, but guy's in great spirits. I mean, I saw the guy whacking a piñata, freaking broke the stick trying to hit the piñata.
He's so powerful. Yeah.
It's the heart of an athlete. Yeah. Well, let's talk about some possible news coming down the pike. We saw that Davante Adams has gone to the Jets. I've already seen Aaron Rodgers throwing a ball to him in the Jets uni.
Before we go on.
Yes.
The state of the Raider franchise, and I don't know if you saw that.
More. Give me more. Give me more. I love it.
And Max Crosby got kicked out of the facility like yesterday because he was like going off on coaches and teammates.
Double check because I think that was a fake account.
I'm taking it.
I'm just telling you.
If it was, it wasn't, leave it. Leave it in.
Okay.
Because that seems like something that would happen there. So that's fine.
I'm pretty sure that was a fake account.
It doesn't matter. Stop harping on that. Moving on.
You're the one.
Stop. No, everything's bad over there.
Everything's bad. Everything's really bad over there. Stop.
Okay.
But yes, it's nice to see the shit show that is that continued.
Yeah, Tom Brady comes in and Davante Adams leaves, and
dude, I
don't know what the state of that team is.
I saw this really funny video of this like podcasty Raiders thing where they're like, Telesco's going to come in, he's going to like rebuild us, we're going to be ready to go this year, and then there's like 10 minutes later, and the guy's like, I hate him. He's got rid of Davante Adams.
Yeah. So focusing on the Jets, because we all know our last wide receiver, Mike Williams, went over to the Jets. We, didn't have the cap space to pay for him, and we had to let him go, let him walk, and ended up on the Jets. But now the Jets just picked up Davante Adams. So there's a lot of rumors going around that they're looking to trade Mike Will. And so far there's been 3 teams that we can confirm at least that we've heard that have reached out about Mike Williams. And that's the Saints, the Steelers, and your very own Los Angeles Chargers.
Dude, the Saints after last night, they have no business trying to trade anything to make anything out of the season.
Yeah, they can't.
What happened to them? The first couple weeks, they were like, oh, wow, look at the Saints. And now it's like this?
I guess when you got Spencer Rattler hucking the ball, it makes a big difference.
They are very injured. They have like 8 of their starting 11 offensive players.
Yeah, Olave was out. Shaheed was out. I only know that because they're on my fantasy team. Damn it.
Yeah. They're for sure banged up, but when you're in this situation, you're not going out making trades for wide receiver. I guess unless you're the Jets, because that's exactly what they're doing in a similar situation. But
yeah,
I don't see the Saints as like a real suitor. They have no cap. Like they're in cap hell right now moving forward. They need all the draft picks that they can keep. I don't see the Saints doing anything. The Steelers, though, that I mean, it would make sense. Mike Will would make a lot of sense on the Steelers. Big, deep target. They can run the ball really well, throw the ball downfield on those play actions. So that one makes sense. But I did see a source. So Joe Douglas, the GM of the Jets, worked with Joe Ortiz for like 14 seasons. So they have a little bit of a personal relationship, kind of a little under the table. Hey, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Bros before, what the verbiage is of.
Yeah. So I think we have the advantage if we really want him. What do you guys think? What's your thoughts? If you saw a trade for Mike Williams, I don't think it doesn't cost you a whole lot with what he's been doing. He's only on a 1-year deal. I don't think it costs you a ton of draft compensation to get him. If we got him back, what would the feeling be?
I would love it.
Yeah, elation.
I would absolutely love it. Like, we clearly saw the last game that we started to open up the passing attack on our offense. So if you want to keep that going, he's absolutely the go-to guy. He was so clutch for so many years. I would love this back, even if he does have a slight injury concern. Chark can just rotate in and out based on their injury health. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would be.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just going to say it's a big name free agent, like not a free agent, a big name trade that comes in and instantly is ready to go.
Yeah.
Like him and Justin already had. There's no like feeling out period. There's no, hey, what do you like to do in this situation? He sees a certain scheme. He knows what Justin wants him to do. He's going to be able to get to the spot. So
absolutely.
It's just, to me, it's a no brainer. If we want to start attacking this passing game and having a little bit more of a scary deep threat option, I would love it. I think it would be a big statement too about what Greg Roman really does want to do. We saw 65-35 pass to run in the first half in that Broncos game. Mm-hmm. I think this type of transaction would be a huge. We have Justin Herbert. We love to run the ball and we'll still run the ball, but we're gonna throw the ball to open up the run.
Absolutely. And to the same point, we're already seeing Devontae Adams practicing with Aaron Rodgers because of the exact same thing. They have the history, they've got the chemistry, they know what each other want. And that's the other thing too. I think, and I might have misread this, but I think in their last game, the Jets, there was like a play that happened, and Aaron Rodgers said Mike Will wasn't in the spot that he needed to be. Or
he
underthrew
that ball.
I know, but he blamed.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is kind of a D
to the press.
Who would you rather be your quarterback? That guy or the guy that's going to be like, yeah, you know what? It's my fault. I didn't put the ball where it needed.
100%. Easy answer is absolutely
Justin Herbert is
why
the
would
most
you
humble
ever
guy.
want to play with
It
Aaron
would
Rodgers?
never put the blame on a wide receiver. He would take the blame, even if it was their fault. He would take the blame. He would fall on that sword. The thing that I think we would have to ask, though, is that if we did bring in Mike Will, who would you let go? Because that is a stuffed wide receiver room.
Simi Fehoko would probably get the cut because he's at the bottom. Although he's played great, like he's played incredible, but you're not going to get rid of QJ or Ladd or DJ unless DJ's still hurt. I don't know. There's not really a whole lot of other options in the receiver room. Darius Davis is your return guy,
right?
Palmer hasn't done much, man. Palmer hasn't done much.
Yeah, Palmer.
I don't know.
As far as
you ready to go
goes,
Fehoko over Palmer?
Well, so far, yeah.
It's what have you done for me lately?
That catch.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I'm in a glass case of emotions.
Yeah, that was a confused answer. There was no like about that answer at all. That was very half-hearted.
I'm stumbling through thoughts at the moment.
No, I mean, I don't think your answer is unwarranted. Like I said, it's what have you done for me lately? And Palmer, for so far this year, we were expecting him to be the veteran presence, to be the guy that would get the
big contract year. He's going to get the
big contract year, a lot more targets, and just hasn't happened. I know he's been dealing with some injuries as well, but I mean, it would be. We'd have to wait and see. Obviously, that's why Joey Ortiz gets paid the big bucks, because he can answer those kind of questions.
Big buck guy.
He has to answer those questions. We get to just throw out.
That's in his job description. Some definitive moves that have happened lately is the Chargers are signing cornerback Eli Apple to the practice squad, previously on Cincinnati Bengals. And I don't know. I mean, I remember the only thing I know about Eli Apple, because I don't keep my finger on the pulse of everybody, is that he was a little bit of a hothead a couple times in a couple plays and has gotten some pass interference flags thrown his way. Mm-hmm. But I mean, listen, he's a veteran. He knows how to play the game. Put him under Jesse Minter. You might have a completely different kind of player.
Yeah, you go there if you need to rejuvenate your career. It seems like, and there's just the amount of injuries we've had to our cornerbacks in the last
fibulous, man.
Yeah, it's
we can't
these fibs, dude.
These fibs that can't get healthy.
Yeah.
This poor Jasir Taylor. I think it's because of Jasir Taylor. I think that's the whole purpose of bringing him in. What do you think?
Fulton,
Zaunt's hurt.
Yeah,
on
Fulton
IR
are both. Yeah,
the whole room is beat up. But the one thing about Eli Apple, he has a real grudge with the Kansas City Chiefs. He does not like those guys. Yeah. That was there was a big deal in the playoffs when the Bengals were Super Bowl contenders. They met the Chiefs in the AFC Championship. They had those incredible games down the last 2 or 3 years. And him and Tyreek Hill and Mecole Hardman had big words, calling each other out on social media.
I remember
big
this
time beef.
Okay.
Yeah, and Eli didn't play that great. He didn't play that great, and he kind of became the butt of that joke. But he sees red for sure, and he goes full bull. Yeah.
So
bring him in.
So
start him in the Chiefs week. Let him go take someone's head off.
Always go full bull.
Yeah.
Let's see some other news about some of our players. DJ Chark, who has been on IR since the start of the season, finally had his 21-day window opened. So
thank goodness.
Absolutely. It remains to be seen if he'll play on Monday, but the window is open. So we might see him Monday. We might see him the week after. You don't know.
Yeah. Most of the time I feel like, and this is just me based on what I tend to see, is they don't open that window unless you're ready to go. Mm-hmm. And then it's if you have a setback, okay, we have another 2 weeks before we have to put him back on IR or whatever it is. So I would hope that he plays Monday. I don't know what his snap count will look like, but man, it'll be good to have some kind of deep threat potential there. I mean, Simi Fehoko had a cool deep catch, but he was that DB was on him like white on rice. There was no separation whatsoever. It took a perfect ball. So to have somebody that could create some separation down the field, that would be huge.
Huge. And then our brother from another podcast, Tyler Schoon, tweeting out Ladd McConkey is third among NFL wide receivers in yards per reception against man coverage, trailing just Justin Jefferson and CeeDee Lamb. Of those 39 NFL players with over 10 targets versus man, the rookie is seventh in yak per reception, third in passer rating when targeted, and first in missed tackles forced.
Dude, he is a slippery little devil. It's hard to get that guy down. He's making NFL DBs look silly with these little step back moves. It's
some olays.
It's pretty fun. That's as an opposing fan, you're just like, oh my God, I hate this guy. Why can't we tackle him? He's so little.
Every time he moves, I hear a little Chris Berman whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome that a rookie's being that much of a contributor so far. It's just great to see the chemistry already building between him and Justin. Just solidifies that future down the road. Some quotes. Speaking of DJ Chark, here he is on returning to practice saying, "It felt great. It had been a while, but it was good being back out there with the guys to run some routes and catch some passes. It had been a long time coming. Eased back into it, got some team reps, but still building my wind, endurance, and stuff like that. It's a challenge for sure, but it's a lot of self-reflecting, being grateful for what I've been able to do and be around some great teammates. Just being thankful for the spot I'm in, and I know that I'm working towards something. I've had some ups, had some downs, but still coming to work and giving it my best shot."
Well, you better catch that wind and endurance because we want you out there Monday night, baby.
That I think is the one thing to keep in mind, that if they do activate him and we do see him, he's still working back into that full on ready to play
Yeah.
DJ Chark that we hope that he ends up being. And then Justin Herbert on DJ Chark said, DJ has seen a lot of football. He's very good. He's very talented, and we've definitely missed him. We saw how good he was in camp and during OTAs as well. To miss a guy like that is tough, but to know we've got him and he's working to do everything he can to get on the field, we're definitely excited about him.
Yeah,
Me too.
He's a new aspect that we
excited.
don't have. It's
Yeah.
I'm pumped.
Yeah, I mean, and not even just a deep threat. I mean, it's another veteran presence in that wide receiver room. That's it's just awesome. Can't wait to see him hit the field. And then Greg Roman on the offense's 20-play drive in Denver.
Yeah, by the way, we didn't talk about
we
that
didn't even
in our
touch
last
on
episode.
that. Yeah.
10 minutes long. I've never even heard of a
20
20-play 10-minute drive.
It's insane.
That's insane.
Yeah.
When the players are rolling like that, man, I can't even remember what I called. I had to ask people what I called. It's almost like you're blacked out and in a zone when things are clicking like that.
What happened?
23 skidoo.
That's awesome. I'm glad that he's
Blacked
got.
out in the zone.
I'm glad that he caught his coordinator wind, if you will, and get him rolling. Let's get this offense rolling because the defense is playing so well. If this offense can start picking up and start getting that rhythm and that rhyme and that bobsled time, we're going to be in great shape.
Well, and that's the thing we have to remember is that Justin Herbert had that ankle injury.
Yeah.
And he was getting off of it. And this last game in Denver seems to be doing okay.
And our tackles are back.
Yeah. And tackles are back. God, that's huge.
Huge.
They're my favorite players. They're the tip of the spear.
Yeah.
The spear, baby.
2 tips on a spear. Have you ever seen
spear.
that before?
2
Just a
tips,
little
1
tip.
spear.
Put it down in the comments.
2 tips. Just a little tip play. Just a little tip play.
Yeah, just tip. Just for a second.
That's all you need is the tip. Just the
Yeah,
tip.
just for a second.
All right. Looking at the NFL. NFL.com putting out their predictions for this upcoming primetime game in Arizona against the Cardinals.
Adam Rank, what do you?
I love
Adam Rank does not like the
No,
Chargers.
thank you, Adam. Thank you, Adam Rank. When you see all bullets, that's not good. You get jinxed instantly if every single guy picks your team. He did us a favor there by thinking that the Cardinals are going to win 23-20 somehow.
That's
I
still
don't
the
know, I
most
don't know.
points that will have been. I think it ties for most points have scored on us. So no, it's the most points scored.
We haven't
would have
given up
been
more than
scored on
20.
us. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with not advisable Adam Rank.
All the scores are pretty. They're all one score. Oh, that's not true. We have
There's some 11 pointers
14.
here.
Yeah. But
28-17.
Anytime you have a primetime game, they're at home, that the place is going to be loud. Then what I will say about the Cardinals is they have a really good running team. They're 5th in the NFL in rushing, I believe. So yeah, they can run the ball and control the clock. So yeah, rush yards, they have 871 through their first 6 games. That's 5th in the NFL. Their passing is
Have they?
not
I don't
there.
think they
Pass
played
yards.
Jesse Minter yet.
Yeah, they haven't played Jesse Minter yet.
No, they haven't. But I'm just saying.
No.
We talk about this a lot with the Chargers.
Yeah.
If you can control the clock, you keep the score down, right?
Yeah.
You keep the other offense off the field. It's hard to get in rhythm. It clogs up the machine a little bit. So I think that's the low scoring aspect of it. I think could be accurate. Their defense is definitely not as good as our defense, and their passing game, even with Marvin Harrison, is 24th in the league. So it's going to be a run the ball, try to control the clock kind of game for the Cardinals. And it seems like we're shifting in the opposite direction a little bit with throwing the ball around the field.
It sounds like a tasty game to me. I like that equation. All right. Well, looking over at the injury report. So far, right now, by the time we're recording this, we only have the Thursday injury report, which is really just an estimate.
Yeah.
Since they did not practice. So basically the same names we saw last week. Joey Bosa, Christian Fulton, though, hamstring injury, not practicing. Hayden Hurst. We did see Hayden leave the last game. That's a groin injury. Did not practice. Quentin Johnston being on there with the ankle injury, didn't practice. And Dean Leonard, we heard, also left the game this last game in Denver with a hamstring, did not practice. So those are your only DNPs that we saw. But again, those are estimates. So I'm sure as soon as this episode posts, they'll have the actual injury report.
It's
and
probably
we'll
up
look like
right now. I'll
silly
check.
boys right now. But as far as that goes, I mean, that's not too bad. Everybody else is limited. DJ Chark, Will Dissly, Semi Fehoko, Zion Johnson, Lad McConkey, Trey Pipkins, Jasir Taylor. Jasir Taylor, man, that fibula. I don't know what happened to his bones. I don't know if he's not drinking enough milk or what, but get better, buddy.
Yeah. Shit.
Daniel Popper tweeting out, Joey Bosa was not practicing. He's working off to the side in a t-shirt and shorts. Christian Fulton also working off to the side. Did not see Quentin Johnston, Hayden Hurst, or Dean Leonard.
The Joey Bosa thing, man, like he was practicing in pads last week and now he's back to this. Like, this is just setback city. Like, what's going on?
The only silver lining I can kind of think about this is that we've been doing fine
without
on defense without him. So when he does come back, when he is fully healthy, how much better
I
the
love
defense
your
is going to be.
Glasses half full.
It's like kind of that break in case of break glass in case of emergency situation for Joey Bosa. It's just like, all right, Joey, you ready yet? No, I'm not ready yet. I haven't pointed yet. It's not time to panic.
It's the same thing every year, man.
I know.
It's the same thing every year, which is a bummer. You want him out there to make us even more dominant. So hopefully he can get out there and play some football because it's hard.
If he's ready, if he's healthy the last half of the year, I'm good. Because that's
what we say.
You got to finish strong, man.
But yeah, it's a broken record.
I know. I get it.
I completely.
I know. I get it.
Out there, he's just annoying. Yeah, it's just getting annoying.
That's what I'm trying to think. Kyle, thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. He's just annoying.
It's annoying. Yeah, he's
just
annoying
being super annoying.
Yeah. Still love him, but he's just annoying.
Stop it. Get out of here.
Am I annoying you?
Yes.
Very annoyed.
Very annoyed.
Oh, and then this just in, I just pulled up the injury report.
Oh, snap. That was perfect timing.
So limited practice. The things that have changed. I'll just go over the things that have changed. Will Dissly, Semi Fehoko, both upgraded to full practices.
Okay.
Good to see.
Good.
Okay.
Zion Johnson upgraded to full practice.
Great.
Everything else is basically the same.
Okay. Joey Bosa, you're still annoying me.
Yes. But you know what's not annoying, folks? It's our sponsor this week, Underdog Fantasy. It's the greatest time of year again. Football is back, and it's here to stay till February. Over 1 million fans across 33 states got in the game last year by making picks on Underdog, where you can win up to 1,000 times your money just by choosing higher or lower on your favorite player stats like touchdowns, passing yards, and more. So, Kyle, have we made any picks that we can
need your help
celebrate?
right now, boys.
Give us, here, we'll do it live.
All right, let's do it.
Friday night, Oregon versus Purdue. We're big Duck fans because of Justin Herbert.
Give me Oregon.
Dylan Gabriel.
I'll take Oregon.
Dylan Gabriel, quarterback for the Ducks. Do we want higher than 2.5 passing touchdowns? Higher than 0.5 rushing or receiving touchdowns? Or higher than 293.5 passing yards?
Higher on touchdowns.
Higher.
Yeah.
So we're saying 3 passing touchdowns tonight.
3 tutties for Oregon.
All right. Here we go.
Give me 3.
Come on,
Book it
Dylan.
in. Come on, let's ride.
See, folks, it is just that easy. Making picks on Underdog is straightforward, and signing up is even easier. Just head over to Underdog's simple-to-use mobile app or UnderdogFantasy.com. Sign up with promo code CCHAT, and Underdog will give you a free pick to use on your first Cash Pick'em entry, plus up to $1,000 in bonus cash when you deposit. That's Underdog Fantasy, promo code CCHAT, to claim your new customer special of a free pick and your deposit offer. Must be 18 or over 19 for Alabama and Nebraska, over 19 in Colorado for some games, over 21 in Massachusetts and Arizona, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. Void in Colorado. Concerned with your play. Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. Arizona, 1-800-NEXT-STEP. That's 1-800-639-8783. Or text NEXT STEP to 53342. New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY to 467-369. And when you're done making your picks, you can head on over to our Patreon, patreon.com/ChargerChat, where you can check out all the fun, silly things we've got going on over there. You can join at just $1, $3, I think.
Yeah.
Nothing.
3, 5, and 10.
Just for some extra content. We post something every Friday. So if you're watching this right now on Friday, guess what? You can go on over to Patreon. There's some extra stuff that's going to be over there as well. Us. And if you don't want to go to patreon.com/ChargerChat, it's totally fine. You can go on over to our regular website, chargerchat.com. Check out all the cool stuff we got over there. T-shirts, hoodies, and stickers. You can chat it up with other Charger Chatteteers in the members section and ask questions and ask Bowl fam. So go check out chargerchat.com. Okay. All right, folks. Well, this week, we don't really have any other segments. Craig, unfortunately, had to take a bye this week.
Took his bye week.
Took his bye week. And that's basically going to do it for this episode. But before we go, we've got to make our bolt predictions
Okay.
for the primetime game, the first primetime game of the season with Jim Harbaugh in Arizona, and Justin Herbert, and Greg Roman, and Jesse Minter.
Oh, God.
So let's make some bolt predictions. Okay, I'll start.
Okay, you go first.
Bolt predictions. I'm going to say minimum 4 turnovers for the defense.
Ooh. Okay.
Minimum
Atlanta.
4.
Minimum 4.
Minimum 4 turnovers for the defense.
Greater
and
than or equal to 4.
Oh, higher or lower than 4?
higher.
Okay.
I screwed myself up there. And I'm going to say the Chargers are going to win. I think this is going to be a handed win. I think they're going to win. Wait for it. I'm doing math. It's coming to me.
God.
30 to 10. 30 to 10 Chargers. Minimum 4 turnovers on defense.
Primetime beatdown.
Primetime smackage.
Just a little tip play.
I'm
All right, who's going
two spears,
next?
one dagger. I would say I'm going to go. Chargers are going to shellac these fools. We're going to go 28-6. And Justin Herbert throws 3 tutties because I need him to do it for my fantasy team.
So no
like that.
touchdowns
Doubling
for
down.
Arizona?
No touchdowns. Field goals only.
Wow.
They're not getting in the end zone.
Okay.
Okay.
Take us
I'm
home,
gonna go 27-13. 27-13 Chargers. Obs.
We're so back.
And I'm gonna go with 2 tight end touchdowns. I don't know which tight ends because I don't know
Still
if Hayden's
smart?
playing. I need tight ends involved in this offense. So I'm gonna go with 2 tight end touchdowns in this game, 27-13.
Wow.
Oh, I want to add a little addition to mine.
Yeah,
3
little asterisk.
3 touchdowns. One of them is going to DJ Chark.
There it is.
It wasn't
might
bold
have-
enough. It wasn't bold enough.
No,
It wasn't.
it's pretty bold.
Bold.
Yeah.
It's my
It's
middle
boldly
name.
bolding where no bolt has gone before.
It's my middle name.
Your middle
there you
name's
go.
Frank.
Well, today it's bold.
Today it's bold. All right, folks. There you go. Bold predictions in the books. And I think that's going to do it for this episode of Charger Chat. Any final thoughts before the big game?
I love you guys.
I love you too.
I love it. I love football. I love it. I just love it. I love it. I love it.
Right. Well, there you go, folks. That's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat. Don't forget to bolt up because we're ready for any squad, any place.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
I love you. Bye. I don't love you. Bye. Stop it. Get out of my face. Okay, I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting annoyed.